completed this till this to Asha also, Asha and Amit. Uh, but I'm not sure will Asha remember those things right now, but it's fine. Like I will just show you some tickets, how to start working on, how to read the data in the ticket and what is the first step and how to start working on the ticket level. Okay.
Okay.
I think I assigned 2 tickets to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Asir, hello.
Yes, Samir. Yeah.
Just one query. Is T012D table coming under our scope?
Yeah, FinOps scope.
T012 FinOps scope means the
Correct.
changes need to be done by FinOps, right?
Yeah, through configuration.
Okay, and T012K,
That is BAM.
that is BAM related. Mean whatever means we have a ticket with the T012K and T012D. So
Mhm.
I think it is BAM related. And just give me 1 second, I'm sharing. Hmm. So we have a and Panama ticket, this one. It is mentioned that is already in BAM.
Okay, but did you check in T012K? Is it not there?
No, we didn't check since it is mentioned that T012K. That's why I'm asking whether it is in BAM or it is in FinOps team.
Okay, T012K is a BAM.
Mm-hmm.
It will be created in BAM system, which is CFIN system, and then it will get replicated into the Mono. Okay, you do
Mm-hmm.
one thing, keep the ticket with you, just ping me the account number only here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will check and if it is not replicated, I will replicate and confirm you. Okay,
Okay. And if it is replicated, then finance team do the changes, right?
changes of T012D.
T012D. Okay. Then I'm
Yeah,
sharing. Can I share in this chat or share you personally?
you can share it separately. I will lose this
Okay.
one.
Okay. I'm sharing you personally.
Yeah, okay. Then the service now. Let me open one ticket. So new and assigned to
Asir,
Shruti.
could you reshare your screen once?
Oh, sorry. Can you able to see now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me take this first one. No, it is assigned in your name. Okay. So you will receive monitoring alert mostly in the same way. Okay. Most of the time they will provide you the sender and receiver system here itself and the IDOC number also here itself. Okay. Any of you already worked in monitoring alert ticket in any application I'm talking about? See.
Like we get in MBC, but we don't have
Okay.
iDocs there.
Okay. Okay. Then in this case, but you know what is IDOC and all, is it correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Everyone, right? So IDOC is to transfer data from one system to other. It can be non-SAP to SAP and SAP to SAP, anything. Okay. So in the case, in the BAM, okay, the transfer is happening between CFIN and Mono, which is SAP to SAP. So in that case, the information you are seeing it here, sender system and receiver system, right? So which means you can able to understand the data being sent from this E9F system and it is being received in the O9A system. Okay. And below you can see IDOC detail. They have provided the IDOC. If number of IDOC failure is only 1, then they will provide it directly here. Otherwise, they will attach Excel file. Okay. Here you could not find it, but if in case of a lot of IDOC failure and there is one ticket, so they will attach all the details in Excel file. Okay, all the IDOC details. And again, how to read the information here. Okay, so ALE top down is nothing but they are referring to the IDOC message is failing, and then the message type, they will add up the system and message type. Okay, so we have two message type, right? BAM must and HPS BAM, correct? So this IDOC related to BAM must message type, that is the thing they have maintained here. Okay, and it is updating this object. Okay, so the error message is this one: house bank account is assigned to bank account and one currency and two something. Okay, I'll show you in the system. So error message and systems from system to system, and then the IDOC detail, and then what is the status of the IDOC? Currently, it is in 51 status. So these are the information we need, okay, to check further. So from this one, you can able to understand few things. One is which message type in BAM, which message type is failing, and what is the failing reason, and which system is being involved in this one, and what is the IDOC. So these are the information you get. Now, next thing, what you're supposed to do is you have to look into the IDOC, right? So in which system you will check this IDOC? Can anyone tell me?
In the
In which
mono
system?
system,
Yeah. So always they will mention the inbound IDOC number. Okay. Outbound IDOC will be triggered from the sender system. Inbound will be in the receiver system, right? So always they will
yes.
mention the inbound IDOC. So you need to check it in the system where it is failing, which is inbound IDOC, right? So here it is 490.
Online.
And then go to that CMCL. This probably you will know already. We don't know when it was failing exactly. Okay, the ticket would have been raised 2 days later or 3 days later or same day. We don't know anything. So in which ways we have the IDOC number. In that case, I am removing a from date. Okay, so I'm keeping it a blank because I'm restricting based on the IDOC number. Okay, so only one single IDOC will be pulled out. Now, coming to the information part, so you know three um, uh, segments will be there in IDOC. Okay, this is the control segment, and this is the data segment, and this is the status segment. Okay, so and each segment you will find a list of subsegments. Okay, so this one will give you the information about what are the data being captured from the sender system. Okay, here if you go, you can see the technical IDs, account number, valid from valid to all this one will be in the segment one. And in this one, AC Link 2, it will capture the house bank information, whatever been maintained in the target system, sender system. So all will be captured as per the sender system in these segments. Okay. And here the status will be as I mentioned, once it started from the sender system, it will come with different status. Once it is getting processed, it will turn to 64, and once it is been called off the functional module, it will turn to 62. All these are before it processed, which means the IDOC is getting processed during all this time. So when it is actually processed, means either it comes to 53 or 51 or 59. Okay, 59 is manually we will ask them to move it to 59. If I select this option block, it will turn to 51, will turn to 59. Okay, but right now we usually will have access for few IDOCs, few message type, but not in BAMMAS. We don't have access to block it directly. We have to raise a ticket to the Shruti, you remember yesterday I given you some URLs, right? To block the IDOCs also I given one URL out of 3 URLs, right? So if you raise a ticket to them using that link, they will block this IDOC. Until I am fixing this issue, I can able to block this IDOC. Okay. So that is not much, but main thing is 53 or 51. Here it is 51, which means it is failing. Failing for what reason? So here it is failing, but it will not give you much information. Okay, like what account, what is the reason for failing. But what you can understand is something system could not able to process this information because of the existing value in the system. That is what you can able to understand based on this information. Okay, so what system supposed to do once they receive the BAM? It should go to the tables, data table, and create this entry if it is already not there. It should create the bank account, and it should create the house bank if it is already not there, right? But when it is trying to do that activity, it is failing because it is finding a similar kind of entry already available in the system. That is what this error message means. House bank account is assigned to bank account, which means already the house bank is assigned to some bank accounts. Okay, with currency HKD, and this is the bank key. With this bank key, this currency, this is been assigned already. But to which bank account it is assigned and what is the information about the bank and all, we supposed to check it now. Okay. Now, before checking in this system, you need to check what is the information available in the source system, right? You cannot always check in this segment. So it's better you pull the data in the E9F system. E9F is the sender, right? So how do you pull the data in E9F? You have the account ID, which is which is nothing but the technical ID. Okay. As I mentioned, E9F system have an option to view the bank record based on the technical ID. It's a unique record, unique ID. Okay, it will not repeat. So what we do is go to SC69. We have two tables, right? AMD and AC link 2. So I am pulling that one in the first table, AMD table with technical ID, and then revision 0. Revision 0, you know the thing, like it's the latest version. Okay. Inside, if you go without revision 0, it will have lot of lines. Okay, 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 5, like that. So I don't want to see the previous version, okay, before changed version. So I want only see the latest version, which is been recent change and it is approved already. So that will give you the no exact value. So revision 0 will do that activity. So now if you pull out the data 5831, it is showing some information, bank key, right? You can also verify along with the IDOC information. So bank key, bank account 2073, right? 2073, and the company code is 15. Okay, this is what available in the CFIN system. And then I can also pull it in the another table, which is AC link 2, which will show you the house bank information. This AC link 2 is nothing but T012K. Okay. Here also version 0. Now, if you see the AMD table, okay, the previous table, what it is happening here, the status is 15, right? So, which means the bank account is closed in BAM. Okay, and when it has been closed, okay, let me show you without 0 so that you can understand. Okay, so very initial stage is the 1, and then the next stage, next version is 2, next version is 3, and the next version is 4, the last version is 5. The last version will replicate as a version 0 also. Okay, even if version 6 is there, 7 is there also, if 7 is the last version, then the same thing will get replicated into 0. The same, you will find the same information with last version and 0. Okay, so since you don't know what is the last version, you are always giving us 0. So it was active earlier and it was changed it to closed at bank, and then it was again changed completely closed. Okay, and that is the status is 50. So when they have done the changes here, you can go right side and you can see changed on is 8/12/2025. Right, you can see 8/12/2025. Okay, now I want to see what is there in Mono. For this bank account, what is the information available in Mono? I cannot go by the technical ID, right? So technical ID is strictly within the system. It will not applicable for the other system, right? So in O9A, it may be available with different technical ID. May available or may not available also, which means the bank account may not exist also. Okay, so we need to check that one. I'm giving it in AMD with account number. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, the bank account does not exist in the Mono system at all. So I'm trying to pull the bank account. What are the possible way I can able to check? Okay. So here in AMD, we have one field called bank account, account number. It doesn't exist. Okay. And in AC Link 2, we have two places, right? AC Link 2. Bank account number is there, alternative account number is there. So in both the places, it is not there. Then I may try with a different option by pulling it based on the company code, CN45. Okay. I will give the company code and pull all the bank account and see if any bank account related something resembles the bank account in ENF. Okay, I'll tell you what is the reason behind it. Five 0207. So I could not find any related account number. At least related account number means at least the few from this number 220502073, they would have created a bank account, or at least from 4 to this 4. Okay, at least they would have created a bank account like that. Okay, so the thing is, 100% data will not match between CFIN and Mono. Why? Because in Mono, initially before BAM exists, they used to create the bank account directly into the Mono system using FI12 configuration. Okay, even the configuration team will supposed to do that one. Okay, they will take access to FI12 and create the bank account in Mono. So during that time, they will ignore some prerequisites like some validation. They will just create the bank account like whatever they want. Okay, even market only will provide the bank account. So they will just ignore few bank account number. Okay, they don't want to create it for 20 characters, so they will restrict it to 10 character. Like that, they will do. But in CFIN, they used to create based on some specific criteria. The bank account should match with the IBAN if IBAN exists. So some prerequisites. So because of this difference in the system, okay, when they do the migration means pull up the data from Mono system completely, thousands of bank accounts together, put it in an Excel file, and they will upload into CFIN system. That is what migration. When BAM comes into picture, okay, they're supposed to do the migration, because in CFIN the data is empty, right? When it comes newly. So they have to pull the data from mono system and put it in the CFIN system through the Excel file. Okay, they will do it through LSMW, some other option. When they do that one, they made some manual changes. Okay, so as per the system requirement, they made changes and then uploaded it into the CFIN system. So that is the reason some bank account you will find in mono, but it may be in a different format. The account number may not exactly match with the CFIN. These are the list of, exception cases where we supposed to, this kind of IDOC failure will happen. Okay, in this case also the IDOC is failing. Why? Because that part we need to check it now. Okay, now one thing you are clear, this bank account does not exist in the CFIN system. Then how come this IDOC is throwing in error message? Okay, that there is a duplicate available, the house bank is available, like that. This is throwing that error message, right? The bank account is not exist. So now the second check what is supposed to do is whether this house bank combination maintained in this E9F system, does it exist in the mono system or not? Okay, irrespective of the account number. Please be clear on this one. If you have any doubts, just ask me right now. This is the very, very important, how to validate that one. So now I'm not giving any bank account. I'm rather giving only the company code. And house bank account. House bank account is nothing but account ID. Okay, so revision 0. So if the bank account doesn't exist in the mono system, this house bank also should not exist, correct? But you see, it does exist. Okay, and the thing is, this doesn't have the bank account number at all. It is blank. So now you see the alternative account is matching with our almost, right? 2073. Right? This has been maintained, not exactly, I believe, but a different format. Okay, 4401, 4401, 3320, 3320, 400, 400, 220, 220, 502073. Okay, so this account number is being maintained directly into the alternative account number. Okay, yeah, but when we checked, it doesn't come.
No, that time we had the same number in account number also. We had other fields on.
Oh, I didn't deleted it, is it?
No, it wasn't deleted.
Oh, okay, that is the reason. So yeah, correct. So revision 1, ignore it. Revision 2, 0. You have the same account number. So which means this account, whatever there in the mono system, it does exist in the, in the CFIN system. It does exist in the mono, but the part that the issue here is doesn't have the account number captured. This bank account will get captured from the AMD table. So we'll check whether 5980 is having any value in AMD or not. Okay. Yeah, it was there. It is there. But there also it doesn't have the account number. So this is what the problem. Earlier, long back, when someone created the account number, they left the bank account field blank for some reason. I don't know what they have done long back. But they have created one entry, the house bank entry, and linked to that bank account creation. Okay, and they have maintained the alternative bank account also. Now, when IDOC comes in, okay, when this IDOC comes in, first thing it will check whether any entry available with this bank key and this account number or not in this mono system. Okay, in this mono system, whether any entry available with this and this. Okay, so if it goes and check in the AMD, it is there, bank key is there, but account number is not there. It is considering this line is a different entry. Okay, so this account number is a different account number. It will consider it as a even blank as a different account number. Okay, so for this account number blank, it is been assigned with the house bank, this house bank connectivity, right? So when it is carrying the same house bank connectivity in this segment, it is finding that entry as a duplicate entry. So it is failing. Are you understanding this point, everyone? Any doubt? I can able to repeat if you want.
Once can you repeat?
Okay. So now let me show it in the Excel file so that you will be here. In E9F, this entry exists with technical ID, tech ID, right? Bank key, ANK, E, then account. Yes, this one. Okay. And in E9A, sorry, O9A, it does exist, but with technical ID 980. And the bank account is blank. Okay, it exists like this. And then here it is having house bank and then sorry, company code, house bank, then account ID. Okay.
Mhm.
So here, what is there? This is the information, right? In CP. And the same thing is also here. Okay. First and foremost thing, I think I explained this one. The combination of this three should exist only once across any bank account. Okay, the combination of these three. Which what does it mean? You can use the same house bank and account ID with TN11. That is fine. It will accept. Okay, you can create it. You can create the same company code and house bank with HKD02 also. That also is accepted. Okay. Or you can create company code CN45. This is same. And then CCP03. This is also accepted. Okay. But this one is already created and it will not accept to create this combination to any other bank account. That is the thumb rule. Okay. That same thing applies to mono system also. Correct? In CFIN means mono also will work in the same way. This combination should not exist another time for any bank account. Correct. So now IDOC is coming with this information. Okay, in the segment. So system will check whether O9A is having any entry with this bank key and account number or not. Okay, first thing it will check. So when it checks this one with this information, it will not find this tech ID, right? this tech ID is not matching with this information because here it is blank. Account number is blank. They didn't maintain the account number in O90 at all. They left it blank. So this will be considered as a different entry available in mono system. Okay. In the IDOC, it will consider this entry as a different account number. So now what it is trying to do, it is trying to update this house bank also, right? It will supposed to create this bank account along with this house bank. So when it try to do that one, it is finding this combination entry is already available and it is available for a different account number. Consider this is a XXX. Okay. Instead of blank, I'm keeping it as. So now system is finding this house bank is already been used against the bank account XXX in mono system. So if it process this one successfully, what it's supposed to do, it will create another account the same combination, right, against this account number. So like this one, it can able to create. So this is against the procedure, right? What I mentioned. So it will create a double entry with this combination. So system is stopping here. So it is not processing or creating this entry in the mono, throwing an error message that, okay, now you can able to understand why you could not find the much information in the failure. It is not showing you any bank account number, but it is showing you, the bank key. Okay. So the house bank is already assigned to this tech ID. So house bank is already assigned to this tech ID, and this tech ID is a different account number, which means XXX. Consider it as XXX. So it will not create the house bank again in the mono. Is it clear now? Hema, you
Yes,
asked, right?
yes. Yes. Yeah.
So everyone, is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
So if you have doubt, we can discuss again in the next call also. Okay. So this is this is how we validate. Okay. Now in this case, you find out the root cause why it is failing. Okay. The reason for failing is, even though this bank account is being created in the mono, but it is created as an alternative account. They maintained it only in the alternative account number, but it is not been maintained in the account number field. So because of that, this entry which exists in O9A will be considered as a different account number by the IDOC. And since this entry is already having this house bank connectivity, so it could not process this IDOC because it is also having the same house bank connectivity. Okay. So in the same scenario, if this IDOC is coming with HKD02, okay, what it would have been done, it would have created this entry as a new entry with technical ID 59 something, whatever it is. Okay. ABC, different technical ID, whatever the new technical ID available, it will give kind of a number range. So it will create another entry with this account number because this account number does not exist anywhere in the O9A, right? It is XXX, and it will create because this combination is allowed in the mono, right? HKD02. This is HKD011. So in that case also, it will check whether this combination is exist or not. HKD02 is exist or not. We don't know right now. We didn't check with the HKD02, right? So we don't know whether it is exists or not. But in case if it is failing, means we need to check whether HKD02 exists with any other bank account or not. Okay, along these three together. Okay, whether it is exist or not, we need to check. Okay, so in this case, the next step would be now the thing is the bank account is closed, right?
Yeah.
The status in the CFIN system, it is in closed status.
Yeah. 15.
So
Yeah.
which means even if you open this bank account or correct this entry in the O9A system, we are again going to close it and not going to use it, right?
Mm.
So closing means we are no longer going to use it. So in that case, whatever the discussion we done, analysis we have done, provide all the things in the ticket, and then you can mention this is in closed status in E9F. So no action, no further action required, or no manual correction is required in the mono. But one thing, another catch is there here, even though this bank account is not maintained in this field, they are still maintaining this one in the AC link 2, and it will still available in T012K. If I'm not wrong, we'll check that one. Okay. And in that case, if market don't want this account number active, then it has to be closed manually in the mono system, taking the FI12 access, okay, in O9 system via FFID, and go to that transaction code and change the status to 15, okay, to match the CFIN system, so that they no longer can use this house bank in mono also for payment and all. Okay, that is the fix here. So in this case, Shruti, if you want to work completely, okay, the
Yeah.
analysis part we have done, but if you want to fix it, means what you supposed to do is you CN market, right? CN45. Okay. You can check whether this house bank and company code and account ID is receiving any statements or not in FEBCO. You know how to check it?
Mm, no,
Okay.
actually.
Okay. We can stop it here. I will show you how to check whether the bank accounts is being in use in the mono system, and how to take the next action, whom to reach and who will confirm it to close it in the mono, and well, how to close it in the mono. All these sessions will be, I will take it up in the next session. Okay, tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
But tomorrow, today's session is very important. You should know, at least understand what it is. Okay?
Yes, yeah.
So we can close the call if no further questions for anyone.
Yeah, I think we can continue tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, Shruti. Thanks,
Thank
Hemavati.
you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Azir.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you,
all.
Asil. Bye.
Bye.